Viewers, listen carefully, because what you're about to hear will shock you. After the heartbreaking announcement of actor Yu Menglong's sudden death, a new mystery has surfaced that no one saw coming. His mother has allegedly gone missing. Yes, you heard that right. The woman closest to him, the one who raised him, vanished under strange circumstances shortly after his death statement was released. In today's video, we're diving deep into this mystery, tracing the final moments, the eerie clues, and the chilling questions that could change everything we thought we knew. Stick with me until the end, because the twists in this story will leave you breathless. The world was still in shock, barely recovering from the tragic announcement of Yu Menglong's passing. His fans, colleagues, and the entire entertainment industry were grieving. But before the sorrow could even settle, whispers began to spread like wildfire online. Where is his mother? Why hasn't she been seen since the statement of his death was made public? The missing mother rumor broke out in the early hours after the official statement was released. Neighbors claimed they hadn't seen her leave the family's residence. Some swore they heard voices late at night, while others reported seeing strange cars parked near her home. What started as speculation quickly escalated into a gripping mystery that fans across the world could not ignore. And here's where things get chilling. Insiders revealed that she was supposed to appear alongside Yu Menglong's management team at a press briefing, but she never showed up. Her phone went dark. Calls from family friends rang endlessly without an answer. And suddenly, her social media accounts, once filled with warm updates about her son's career, were silent. But was this a case of grief and isolation, or something much more sinister? Let's rewind and step into the world of events leading up to her disappearance. The official statement about Yu Menglong's death was released by his agency in the early morning. It was short, direct, and heavy with sorrow. Fans flooded online platforms, sending condolences and sharing memories of the beloved actor. But what caught the attention of keen-eyed observers was not just the content of the statement, it was the absence of one critical voice, his mother's. Traditionally, in cases of celebrity tragedy, the family, especially the parents, make public appearances, often to thank fans for their support or to clarify misinformation. But this time, silence. And that silence turned deafening when, within hours, reports started leaking that she was nowhere to be found. The timeline of her disappearance is chilling. Witnesses say they last saw her 2 nights before the statement, walking alone outside her home. She appeared anxious, constantly checking over her shoulder as though she feared she was being followed. Security camera footage from a nearby shop caught her glancing nervously toward a black SUV that seemed to trail her movements. That was the last confirmed sighting. After that, nothing. The public, already emotionally shattered, now found themselves gripped by a new fear. Was this more than just a tragic loss? Was there a darker truth hidden beneath the surface? Rumors began swirling. Some believed she had gone into hiding, unable to face the overwhelming grief of losing her only son. Others speculated that she might have been pressured or even silenced by forces behind the scenes. The idea wasn't far-fetched, especially given the mystery surrounding Yu Menglong's sudden death. And then came the most shocking claim yet, a cryptic message allegedly left behind in her home. An anonymous source, who claimed to have connections with the family, revealed that investigators found a handwritten note on her desk. It contained only a single line. The truth must not be buried. Was this really her handwriting? Or was it staged? No one could confirm. But the phrase sent fans and media outlets spiraling into theories that there was more to Yu Menglong's death than the public had been told. Soon, online detectives began piecing together fragments. Some pulled up old interviews where Yu Menglong spoke about his mother being his anchor, always by his side no matter what. Others pointed out that his mother once hinted in a fan meeting that the entertainment industry was a battlefield filled with hidden dangers. Was this her way of warning us years before? The mystery deepened further when neighbors claimed they heard shouting inside her house the night before she vanished. One described it as an argument filled with fear, while another said they saw shadows moving quickly inside the home. Yet, when the police finally entered, the house was eerily tidy, as if no one had ever been there. The more people dug, the more bizarre the case became. A chilling detail emerged when fans noticed that her last social media post, made just hours before Yu Menglong's death was announced, was unusually cryptic. It featured a photo of a candle with the caption, "Light in darkness, but not for long." What did she mean by that? Was it a farewell? A warning? Or perhaps a coded message? The situation exploded when international news outlets picked up the story. Headlines screamed across the internet, "Yu Menglong's mother missing, foul play suspected." Theories ran wild. Some believed she might have been abducted to prevent her from revealing secrets about her son's passing. Others thought she might have gone into hiding voluntarily, afraid for her life after his sudden death. Then came another twist. Grainy footage surfaced online, allegedly showing a woman resembling Yu Menglong's mother entering a train station late at night, carrying a small suitcase. Her head was covered with a scarf, her steps hurried. The clip was blurry, making it impossible to confirm her identity, but the resemblance was uncanny. If it was really her, why would she run? What was she trying to escape from? By this point, fans around the world were in a frenzy. Social media became flooded with hashtags like #WhereIsYuMenglong's mom and #TruthForYuMenglong. Thousands of posts poured in daily, demanding answers. Candlelight vigils turned into protest-like gatherings, with fans pleading for the authorities to launch a serious investigation. But here's the part that nobody expected. According to insiders, certain individuals close to the family were told not to speak to the press. Every question about her whereabouts was met with silence or vague responses. This only fueled the fire, making the disappearance look even more suspicious. One chilling rumor suggested that Yu Menglong's mother had discovered something she wasn't supposed to know about the circumstances surrounding his death. That maybe, just maybe, his passing wasn't as straightforward as it was presented. And if that were true, then her sudden disappearance could be directly connected. And that's when a mysterious voice message leaked online. An audio clip, supposedly sent from her phone to a close friend, surfaced on fan forums. In it, a trembling female voice whispered, "If anything happens to me, don't believe what they say. The truth is darker than you think." Though its authenticity has never been confirmed, the recording sent shockwaves across social media. Fans played it over and over, dissecting every word, every breath. Some insisted it was her voice. Others doubted it, claiming it was fabricated to stir chaos. But either way, the damage was done. The world was now convinced something sinister was at play. At this stage, the mystery of Yu Menglong's mother wasn't just a family matter, it had become a full-blown international phenomenon. Online investigators began pulling together timelines, leaked documents, and alleged inside information. Some even connected her disappearance to older scandals in the entertainment industry, suggesting this was part of a bigger cover-up. But through it all, one question remained unanswered. Where is Yu Menglong's mom right now? Is she hiding? Was she taken? Or is she desperately trying to bring the truth to light in her own way? The story has gripped millions, not only because of the tragedy of losing Yu Menglong but also because of the haunting possibility that the person who knew him best has vanished without a trace. And until answers come, fans are left with nothing but speculation, theories, and a chilling sense that the story is far from over. If you've made it this far, I want to hear from you. What do you think happened to Yu Menglong's mom? Was this just a case of a grieving mother retreating from the public eye, or something much darker? Do you believe the rumors of a cover-up, or do you think she simply couldn't handle the weight of the loss? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, I'll be reading every single one. The world couldn't even catch its breath after Yu Menglong's shocking death when another bombshell hit like a thunderclap. His mother, the one person who had been his rock through life, had allegedly gone missing. And the deeper we look into her disappearance, the more chilling this story becomes. Fans had been glued to their screens, replaying the official statement of Yu Menglong's passing. But sharp-eyed observers noticed one detail right away: his mother wasn't there. No tears, no words, no official appearance. For a woman who had always been outspoken about her son's career, her sudden silence was like a thunderous scream in the quiet. So what really happened in those crucial hours after the statement was released? Let's paint the scene. The small street where Yu Menglong's mother lived was normally quiet, a tucked-away neighborhood with narrow alleys, soft lantern lights, and neighbors who knew each other well. But that night, witnesses claim they saw unusual activity. A black car with tinted windows circled the block several times. Strangers loitered near her gate, pretending to be delivery men but never actually delivering anything. Some say her house lights flickered off around midnight, earlier than usual. And after that, silence. By morning, the house stood eerily empty. The curtains were drawn. The front door was locked. But the unsettling detail? A pair of slippers sat just outside her front step, the same ones she was last seen wearing. As if she had stepped out suddenly and never returned. One neighbor described the feeling as like the house swallowed her whole. Police reports were vague. Officials claimed there was no evidence of foul play. But locals whispered otherwise. Some swore they heard shouting, muffled voices raised in urgency inside her home the night before. Others mentioned the faint sound of hurried footsteps echoing down the alley in the early hours. And yet, when officers entered the home, everything was tidy. Too tidy. Almost staged. Then came the detail that made headlines, a piece of paper found on her desk with the haunting words, "The truth must not be buried." Was this a final message? A cry for help? Or a warning about what she knew? What unsettled fans even more was her history. Yu Menglong's mother wasn't just an ordinary parent. She had been protective, vocal, and suspicious of the entertainment industry her son worked in. In one old interview, she warned, "This business isn't what it looks like. There are dangers behind the lights." Nobody paid much attention then, but now? Those words echo like prophecy. Things escalated when a blurry video clip began circulating online. In the footage, a woman resembling Yu Menglong's mother was seen walking quickly through a dimly lit train station, a scarf covering her head. She carried a small suitcase and looked over her shoulder repeatedly. Was she running from someone or running toward the truth? But here's where it gets stranger. The timestamp on that video was just 2 hours after the official statement of her son's death. Coincidence? Or was this part of something bigger? Fans began piecing the clues together. Her last social media post was a single candle with the caption, "Light in darkness, but not for long." That chilling phrase has since been dissected 1,000 different ways. Was it a farewell? A hidden message? Or a sign she knew something was about to happen? Meanwhile, reports claimed her phone was switched off permanently after midnight. But here's the eerie twist. One friend claimed they received a voicemail, allegedly from her number, just before the device went dark. In the shaky recording, a trembling female voice whispered, "If anything happens to me, don't believe the story they give you. The truth is darker." Though unverified, the clip sent shockwaves across social media. Fans replayed it endlessly, their imaginations running wild. Some insisted it was real, others believed it was fake. But the fact remains, her disappearance came at the exact moment the world was processing her son's death. So what are the theories? The first, and simplest, is that grief drove her away. Maybe she couldn't handle the unbearable loss and vanished to cope in solitude. But then, if that's the case, why the strange messages? Why the suspicious cars near her home? The second theory is far darker. Some fans believe she was silenced, taken away because she knew something about her son's passing. Something that powerful people didn't want revealed. This theory gained traction when close acquaintances admitted she had confided her fears in private, saying she worried her son was involved in things he didn't choose for himself. The third theory is the most mysterious, that she vanished by choice, not out of fear, but to uncover the truth. If that blurry video really showed her boarding a train, could she be on a secret mission to gather evidence? Could she be preparing to reveal something explosive to the world? Every day that passes without her reappearance makes the mystery heavier. Fans across the world hold candlelight vigils not just for Yu Menglong, but now for his missing mother too. Hashtags like "Where is Menglong's mom" dominate social media. And the silence from officials only makes it worse. No updates, no answers, just a deepening hole where truth should be. The image of those slippers outside her home haunts everyone. It's the smallest detail, but it speaks volumes. Did she step out willingly? Was she dragged? Or did she leave in such a hurry that she never even had time to put them back inside? Whatever the case, one thing is certain. This mystery has transformed Yu Menglong's tragic passing into something far larger. It's no longer just about grief, it's about secrets, silence, and a mother who may hold the key to everything. Now I want to hear from you. Do you believe Yu Menglong's mom went into hiding to protect herself, or was she taken because she knew too much? Was the candle post a goodbye, or a warning? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be watching for your theories. And if this story gave you chills, make sure you like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more gripping updates on this case. Because remember, this is only the beginning.